Hi everybody, paulpancake here. Welcome back to another speed build on my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. You look absolutely amazing today, as always, of course. And I don't know. Can you see what I'm doing? Do you see it? I'm actually building with the Sims 4 Snowy Escape. We are in the Mount Kamrobi, I hope I pronounced that correctly, world, and we are building a house there. Oh my god, how exciting is that? Honestly, I can't. I'm all over the place. I have been building all day and I can't wait to show you guys what I did. As you can see, I'm kind of trying to come up with a general shape for the house because I wanted to go for something modern. I wanted it to be like a modern Japanese inspired home, and I don't know, I was constantly fighting with myself because I didn't know if it looked too modern and too generalized modern, if you know what I mean, or if it does have like a Japanese flair, if that means, I don't know, like honestly, when it comes to Japanese architecture or whatever, I'm a complete noob, so I always just put stuff onto the lot and I'm just like, does this look kind of good? And if it does look good a little bit, I'm running with that because I don't know, girl, I'm not here for a builder's block. But yeah, anyway, today we can finally build with the Sims 4 Snowy Escape. As you can see, I'm using the platform tool, which is new. It came with a base game update 2 days ago maybe. And I really enjoyed working with that. You're gonna see some split level action on the inside too. Of course, everyone does that now that we have that tool, so I had to do it too. And yeah, unfortunately, there is one thing: you cannot place roofs onto platforms, and I don't know why that is. It's just very frustrating. I was chatting with my friend Nando all day, and yeah, I was like so excited. We were hyping each other. I don't even know. I think each other is right. Each other up about the pack because we were so beyond excited. And I was like, wait a minute, we can't build roofs on platforms? And he was like, no, sis, we can't. So that's kind of a bummer. I don't know why that is, but yeah, we can't. But I tried to make the most of them. And yeah, you basically see me pushing the walls around everywhere. I don't know. Like, the thing is, this time, usually I plan out my builds, but as soon as this pack came out, I started building, and that's why the whole planning is a little bit of a mess. And I'm just trying different stuff out. And as you can see, I think we're getting pretty close to the final form of the house. I hope you guys are not mad that I cut out so much because it was just really a lot of stuff that didn't end up being in the build, and it would have taken forever to cut every single thing out. For example, I chose those new wall decor thingies that we got from Snowy Escape. Those, I don't even know, they're like these sticks which you can, I don't know, the ones that I'm using that I size up and I'm putting on the balcony right now, those, okay? I wanted to have them as like a fence because you can also not put a fence on a platform and at the same time have a half wall around it, which kind of makes sense, but kind of sad. So I tried to use these, but then again, I ended up not liking them. So near the end of the video, I'm deleting them. Don't worry. I just wanted to tell you guys that because I don't know what's in this video and what's not, because I don't watch the whole speed build before I do the voiceover, because I usually watch it with you guys together and I'm giving my commentary on that, and that's how usually my voice making whatever works. As you can see, or hear, I'm very excited. Like, I'm sorry guys if I'm rambling. Yeah, also, if you're new here, I'm from Germany, so my English is not always on point, but usually my viewers are very forgiving about that. And yeah, I don't know, I kind of try to make it look a little bit more Japanese with using these new foundations. Is it a swatch? I don't know. I don't think it's a swatch, but like this new foundation which we got with Snowy Escape, and it's like, I don't know, just that foundation which is made out of columns, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's the correct word, but I tried to combine that with a normal solid foundation because I saw that in a lot of Japanese inspiration pictures. I don't know if that makes sense. Feel free to tell me if it doesn't. And yeah, also another thing, we got so many beautiful plants and landscaping items with this pack. I could not I don't know, I was dead when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, because I don't know if you guys guys know, but I am a sucker for landscaping. I love landscaping so much. Also, it was pretty hard not to overdo the landscaping on this one because I kind of wanted to keep the whole lot a little minimalistic, and minimalistic is usually not my thing. I don't know if you guys know my other builds, but I usually like to go overboard with clutter and plants and everything. This time I didn't do it. That way I kind of had to control myself that I'm not using up each single new item in this house, even though I think I almost did. Like, I used a lot of new plants that we got from, like, that we got with Snowy Escape, for example, those gorgeous plants on the, like, in front of the right side of the lot, and that pine tree, that Japanese pine tree, how gorgeous is that? I wanted to place that reddish tree too, but then I realized, okay, that's a little much for this lot. And also the cherry blossom tree, which is like pink, I wanted to place that too, but I don't know, I feel like, you know, it's like a base game tree, and it's a little old. It's a very old mesh and object, and I feel like you can see it. So, and I think I recently saw someone in the Sims community on Twitter complaining about that and them wanting the cherry blossom tree to be like redone, which I absolutely understand because I feel like it looks a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, this is what you can see here. This is like almost the final form of the house. I'm still like, I will change tiny details, but this is basically what we're dealing with today. And as you can see, I made that custom door, and I thought that I was so smart doing that because I was like, okay, this is amazing. This looks like an open door, and we didn't get really like modern doors with the pack, which is kind of sad, or at least not for this one wall height. And so I thought that I'd create my own, but quick disclaimer, I'm gonna delete it at the end of the video just because I realized that from the inside it looked really bad. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that don't be excited about it. I feel like from this angle it looks good, from the inside it looked terrible, so I deleted that. And yeah, so at this point I still was not satisfied with the shape of the house. I felt like the left part of the house was sort of just too much, and I didn't quite know what to do with it. So actually what I'm doing right now is finding the final solution for that, which is a little roof garden, if that makes sense. You can't really access it as a sim, but I thought that it would be really cute to do that. I don't know if that is actually a thing in Japan. Don't ask me. I just thought that it would be cute. I was kind of afraid because I was like, okay, I did that with my eco lifestyle builds all the time, and I don't know, this time of the year when like a new pack comes out, I get so nostalgic about past releases, for example Eco Lifestyle, and I remember me also rambling in my first Eco Lifestyle build because I was so freaking excited to finally show you guys what I did with all the new content. And I don't know, it's been like half a year, and now we have a new expansion pack, and it's just so exciting. But yeah, we got these gorgeous plants from the debug menu that I'm placing right now. If you guys don't know how to enter the debug menu, you basically have to enter the cheat bb.show_live_edit_objects on. I don't think there's an on, just bb.show_live_edit_objects, and then you click on the little search button, and you scroll down to the end of the catalog, and there should be tons of new objects, just for information if anybody of you didn't know. And that's where I got these amazing plants. And there was this one plant which is like on the left side of that little platform thingy I have over the entrance area. That kind of looks like as if it would like hang down, and that is so gorgeous. Like I discovered that and I was like, oh my god, that is beautiful. So I used that, and yeah, as you can see, I just kind of minimalized the roof garden because I realized that I don't know, for some reason it looked too full for me. Now looking at it, I feel like it looks kind of empty, but I think I'm going to add on to it in a second. But yeah, also what I did was putting an angle on the roof because I liked the way it looked so straight and modern, but then I realized that if we put a slight angle on it, it may look a little bit more traditional and fit in to the vibe of the pack a little bit better. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe this house looks not Japanese at all. Like I asked my roommate what she thinks, if this house looks kind of Japanese, if this is like fitting, and she was like, yeah, she definitely sees it, but at the same time, I don't know, she knows that it's supposed to be that, right? So I would have to ask someone who doesn't know, but I don't have that person. Or like, I mean, yeah, I could ask a lot of persons, but I don't know. I'm happy with the result, and I guess that's what counts. Now, I'm currently not furnishing, but starting to do something on the inside. But don't be afraid, that's not me actually starting to furnish the inside. I'm just doing that because I want to see how I'll lay out the floor plan, because I wanted to finish the outside of the house, but then I realized that I probably shouldn't do that unless the inside floor plan is like fully done, because if I have to change something in spite of the floor plan or something, that would maybe mess up the outside again, and I would have to start working on the outside again, and I didn't want to do that. So what I did was I basically looked or made up like a basic layout for the I think it was just the bottom floor, and then maybe like the second floor comes later. I don't know if that's in the video or not, but I did that so that we were able to finish the outside, because that's what I always like to do. I love to finish the outside first and then furnish. First of all, because furnishing is not really my thing. I mean, I like furnishing, but I prefer building so much more. Like, I love build mode in The Sims 4. It's just amazing. And so that's why I do like doing the build part first. And another thing was because I had to F around with the platforms, because as you can see, I did a split level thing, and honestly, I cut out a lot of me struggling with that. Just because honestly it's a little messy. It's not as buggy as I've seen it to be in different videos by game changers that got their copy like earlier, and I feel like that version was a lot buggier, but still I was afraid that it would mess with the outside of my house. So I wanted to do the split leveling first before, like, I wanted to have the split leveling done before I continue on the outside of the house. And I don't know, like, I am actually kind of surprised that the house looks so big. Like, at least in my mind, I feel like this house is pretty small. And I feel like I kind of managed to make it look a little bit bigger. I guess it's the open floor plan on the first floor, because the second floor, honestly, it has small bedrooms. It has like one master bedroom, which isn't even that small, but it's also not big, and a kid's room. So I guess that's okay, but like, I like the first floor a lot, and I also like the split leveling with that wooden frame around the lower part of, I guess it's a living room. I guess you could call it a living room. And I really like that. I hope that does not look weird to you. I mean, to me, it looked okay. And so I'm currently placing some furniture here and there, but don't be afraid. It's not because, well, I guess you're not afraid of me furnishing stuff, but I'm just doing that because I want to kind of draw out where everything goes, just to make sure that the floor plan works. Because making up a floor plan is one thing, but looking at it and seeing it work is another. So I usually like to place like placeholder furniture and just see if everything fits the way I want it to. And I mean, this time I actually placed a lot of furniture that is going to stay in the house, because of course I wanted to use a lot of new items. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this house is, so I basically finished drawing out the floor plan and everything. So I'm right now putting some final touches on the house. And what I wanted to say is that this house is actually only base game and Snowy Escape, which means that if you only have base game and Snowy Escape, you can totally download this house without any objects missing. I really wanted to do that because Fry, aka Simproved, an amazing YouTuber friend of mine, actually does that too. And I don't know, it's just a great idea for people who only have the expansion pack and the base game, and of course everyone else who has more packs can play in this too without any loss of objects. So but that also led to me not having a lot of choices when it comes to furnishing. So on one hand, I was like, building this was pretty quick because I only had base game and Snow Escape. On the other hand, it was kind of hard to make it look, well, it wasn't hard to make it look cute because there's a lot of beautiful objects from Snow Escape in this build, but Oh, also, I feel like that sounded very biased. I don't want to say that my build is cute or anything. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I didn't have a hard time furnishing because of all the amazing new objects. But at the same time, I had to, I don't know, just sort of pay attention that I'm not placing any objects that aren't supposed to go in there because they're from other packs or something. But yeah, so in the end, the whole furnishing turned out to be a little minimalistic, and I don't know, you're gonna see about that later. I'm gonna talk about that later too. Right now, I'm kind of building a cute little garden area. I thought that this little pond would be a super cute idea, so I placed it there, and because the garden area was, oops, oh my god, I didn't mute my computer, whoops. I think that this happens every time, like last time it was my phone and this time it was my computer. I'm sorry, I'm not a professional. And yeah, so basically the garden area is pretty small and I didn't really know what to make of it, so I realized, I don't know, I looked at inspiration pictures and I saw a lot of these cute ponds and garden areas with tons of plants and stuff, and I thought that it was so beautiful, so I kind of wanted to do that too, so I did that with a little path around it. I hope it kind of makes sense. In my head, for some reason it did. Maybe it doesn't in yours. Feel free to tell me if this is a garden that you'd like to have, because honestly, I'd be down for that. But yeah, we're close to finishing the outside and starting to furnish the inside. I always like to put some of this terrain paint onto the ground, and this time I really like combining the dark terrain paint with a sandy terrain paint. I feel like it kind of gave it a nicer look, if you ask me, because of course this is like a little different world. This is not your typical American suburban world. This is like this Japanese mountain town, and they have different terrain, and I kind of like to play around with that a little bit. And yeah, I'm placing one of these, yeah, I still don't know what they're called, like wall details from Snowy Escape onto one another to make this cute little, I don't know what you call it. It's like a frame, or not a frame, but like, it adds some visual interest. Okay, let's keep it that way. And oh my god, we got a new mailbox. Isn't that cute? At least I hope it's a mailbox. Of course, I didn't play test the mailbox because you'd have to wait until mail comes and stuff, and I didn't have time for that. But it was in the normal mailbox category, so I placed it there, and it was so cool because in Germany, actually, these mailboxes are so much more realistic than these typical American mailboxes, because we simply have those wall mounted mailboxes much more often. So it was really cool to see that this is now a thing in The Sims 2, and I don't know if this is like a typical Japanese thing. I really hope that it is a normal mailbox and not some kind of, I don't know, gameplay element that I missed, but it was under the category, so I placed it there because I liked the idea, and I thought that having that suburban weird mailbox, it's not weird, but that American suburban mailbox in front of this Japanese inspired lot kind of looked odd, if you ask me. So yeah, I placed all the furniture. I feel like I cut away a lot of that because I was so confused with the swatches. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to make it all I didn't want to make everything the same swatch, but honestly, if you look at it, it's all this light brown wood color, and maybe it's a little bit too much, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of nice. Also, can we just talk about the decorations? I can't. Like, did you see those plates? We now have plates that we can place everywhere to spice up the kitchen decor. I can't. Like, it was so wonderful to do that. These counters are so amazing. Although, one thing I would have loved to have at least one version somehow. I don't know. Maybe they could have done it I don't know how they could have done it, but like as with drawers, or at least like a closed one, because like this, it's really cool and cute and very modern and everything, but I feel like it's not that realistic. I don't know, maybe it is in Japan, maybe this is like a thing that they got inspired from or something, but I feel like, I don't know, like if I had these, I would be dust cleaning all the time, and I don't know if I'd be here for that. But like the good thing is in The Sims 4, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of that, so we can just enjoy these nice counters without worrying about cleaning them. But yeah, I kind of try to go with the green vibe in this living area, living slash kitchen slash dining area. I kind of love doing that because there's this sofa, and the sofa also has like a green swatch on it, if that makes sense. So I like doing that. And also upstairs, I try to kind of go on with the pastel vibe. And honestly, I gotta say, I am so happy about all the swatches we got this time. I mean, there's one swatch that I would have liked, which would be like a typical white with a darker brown combination for each and every item. That would have been very nice, but I like all the other swatches very much, and I like the way they are incorporating neutral tones in the Sims 4 objects now. This is amazing because that way, also like the neutral tones in combination. Oh my god, why did I pronounce combination so weird? So in combination with like pastel colors, it's just amazing, and I love it so much. I love all the new items. These plants, look at these cute little plants I'm putting on that side table. I can't, they're so cute. Also, now thinking of it, I should have left that pink. I don't know what my problem was. Why didn't I make it pink? Anyway, so yeah, I'm adding that little side table, which is actually base game, and I felt like it fit kind of well into the house. And I don't know, now I know I like building with base game only, or like base game and one specific pack, to be honest, because first of all, it's quick. Second of all, it's easier for you guys to have in your game without having any objects missing, which makes sense. But I don't know, like I cannot wait to actually combine these items from Snowy Escape with Eco Lifestyle. Like, oh my god, like those two packs will go so well with one another. Like I can't wait to see like what's gonna happen if we combine those, especially like because in Eco Lifestyle we didn't get a kitchen, but this kitchen here fits the Eco Lifestyle vibe perfectly. So I don't know, like, oh my god, I can't wait to make like a beautiful build with just not pack restricted, but just like with everything I have, with all the packs, and I don't know, hopefully make a cute thing out of it. If you guys also have like recommendations what I should build, feel free to tell me in the comments, because sometimes I have like a builder's block and I don't know what to do. And if you guys could leave me recommendations, that would be super helpful, because I don't know, that way I can create or that way I can keep creating content for you guys. And maybe I can put some, well, maybe I can make some ideas that you guys have into real ideas. Oh, also you can see here how weird the door looks, and I was just like, okay, we gotta replace it. I was kind of sad because the thing is that this door that we got from Snowy Escape is kind of small, and it looked odd, I feel like in that roof situation, it looked odd because there was so much space above it, so I didn't know what to do, and I ended up putting a shelf there. I don't know how realistic that is, but I thought that it would be kind of a cute idea for the owners to have like a little shelf over the door where there's numerous hanging plants or plants and potted plants and I don't know what, but like plants on it. And I reused that plant, which kind of has like a hanging part from Debug, and yeah, I feel like that worked pretty well. I also used like one of those base game flower pots to put it on there and put some different plants onto the shelf too. And I don't know, I kind of got the idea that maybe the persons that live there in this house, they really like plants and caring for them. And maybe that's why they have so many on that balcony. And also we got a beautiful like combination of different plants with Snowy Escape, which is also gorgeous, and I cannot wait to use that more often. I'm afraid that I cut that out of the video the way I placed it, but yeah, once you will look at the screenshots or at the build, you will probably notice what I mean. And yeah, here I am. Also, I absolutely skipped talking about the bedroom, didn't I? So yeah, I kept the bedroom simple. This is the kids' room. I keep it simple as well. I like the what is the color? Maybe like a lilac pinkish vibe. I like it a lot. And it's so crazy how well everything from this pack goes with one another, even though it's different swatches. Like, I don't know, I liked it. Also that painting, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. It's so beautiful. It comes in so many beautiful swatches. And yeah, I don't know, I added a cute little desk in here, and what I thought was that, I don't know, did I say that already? But yeah, I basically kept it minimalistic because I thought that a modern Japanese house would usually kind of look like that. At least that's the vibe that I got from the reference pictures. And at the same time, I was thinking that this could also be used as a vacation home, because of course you can use Mount Kamrobi as a vacation world, and you could technically rent out this house, or you could I don't even know what else you could do, but there's tons of possibilities. So I also didn't want to clutter it up and make it too lived in, because that way it would be a little unrealistic as a vacation home, if that makes sense. So I hope this way it kind of looks more like a vacation home, but it could also be used as a family home. I feel like it's a good in between, if that makes sense. Okay, so basically we're heading towards the end of this video, and I wanted to thank you guys so much again for watching. I had a blast building this, and I cannot wait to do more stuff with Snowy Escape. If you guys like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, feel free to do that too and ring the bell so you don't ever miss a video. And yeah, I also have all my social media and my Twitch linked down below in the description. I stream from time to time, and I would love to meet some of you guys there. And I also have a Discord, so feel free to join that too. The link is down in the description as well. And I hope I see you next time. Bye everybody.